So once I got out, I mean, it took me about 6 months. I was on crutches for 6 months. I, was on all these medications for about 6 months, and then on the thyroid medication after that. And it took me a couple of years to, sort of deal with that and figure out, like, how do I heal myself? How do I get off this medication? So that's why I started looking into Chinese medicine, Ayurvedic medicine, and find herbal compounds that I could maybe replace the medication with. And it wasn't quite working the way that I'd hoped. It would last for about 3-4 weeks, and then my body would go back to, when the thyroid doesn't work, all your organs don't function right, your digestion, like your energy levels, everything. So I'd have to go back on the medication again. So it became this like yo-yo of trying to get off, back on.
Yeah.
Until I then discovered Qigong and met my teacher, who's a medical Qigong practitioner. And medical Qigong, so for those of you who don't know, well, Qi means your life force. Gong translates to cultivation. So it's really cultivating your life force. And there are different types of Qigong. There is martial Qigong, martial arts Qigong, where you see Shaolin monks breaking stuff on their bodies. It's called Iron Shirt Qigong. They're using their Qi to protect their bodies and accomplishing amazing feats. And then there's medical Qigong, where a practitioner, a medical Qigong practitioner, is trained to emit energy, to emit Qi, but from the surroundings through his body, and balance a patient's energy. So balance wherever there's blockages or imbalances of energy, he helps balance your Qi, your flow of energy in your body. And then there's meditation Qigong, or meditation part of it, or cultivating part of it, which is where you, as a practitioner, it's a moving meditation, movement, intention, and breath. You cultivate your own Qi. I'm sure many of you have seen people do it in the parks, both Tai Chi and Qigong. So that's what Qigong is in a nutshell. I mean, it goes back thousands of years in China, actually back to 5,000 years. They have found archaeological findings that depict Qigong movements and practice.
I hope you enjoyed that episode of the Thrive State podcast. And if this podcast is bringing a lot of value to you, if you find that your life is just improving with this podcast, that your life is getting to the next level, please consider supporting it. And here's a few ways you can do so. You can do so by liking this video and commenting on this video, and also sharing this video with your friends and family. Another thing you can do is go to ratethispodcast.com/ThriveState. Go ahead and leave us a 5-star review there. It will really, really help this show grow. And this will give me more time so that I could actually give more content to you, just like you got in this episode. And if you haven't already picked up a copy of my book, Thrive State, Your Blueprint for Optimal Health, Longevity, and Peak Performance, you can pick it up now. It became a #1 new release in longevity. Go to thrivestatebook.com. And if you enjoy the book, please consider leaving us a review as well. And the last thing you can do, if you're liking everything here and you want to work more closely with me as well as my team to get you into the Thrive State, go to qianvu.com/accelerator and consider joining the home course, the Thrive State Accelerator. It's really the course that I use. It's the concepts that I use personally when I work with CEOs, celebrities, and my high-profile clients to get them to the Thrive State. Again, the Thrive State Accelerator at qianvu.com/accelerator. And because you're a listener of this podcast, I want you to save 25% by using the coupon code podcast25. I hope we continue to give value to you. And remember always, you are your best medicine.